ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Sin City here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, here tonight for the High Desert 150. Most importantly, I am joined here tonight with Chris Lilly and Aiden Smith. Gentlemen, what should we expect tonight?
More the same as last week. Maybe a couple long green flag runs here and there, but the unexpected. We got Cup guys here, but we don't have Aiden Walker. We've only got Diego Rodon and Lars in the field, so I think it's going to be all about these truck guys tonight and what they're able to do.
You know, most importantly, we are a couple seconds away from going green, actually. As we get a look throughout the field here, let's get into our starting grid here for the High Desert 150. Now, starting on pole tonight, we have David Hemrick and Joshua Parent starting out on the front row, with Cole Wilson in third, with Diego Roldan in fourth. Jackson Kanak is in fifth, with Peyton Atkins in sixth. Ryan Juan is in seventh, with Eli Bodine in eighth. David Brunson is going to be in ninth, with Jordan White rounding out the top 10. And now in 11th, Ethan McCook returns in 11th. Daniel Stepchinski is going to be in 12th. Vincent Crook is in 13th. DJ Clark's going to be in 14th. Ryan Knoll is going to be in 15th. Oscar Johnson Lewis in 16th. Carson Mitchell's in 17th. Lars Chenoweth in 18th. Duncan Falls in 19th. And Kohler McGillen's going to be in 20th. Andres Vargas is in 21st. Ronan Suarez 22nd. Carson W. Lucas is in 23rd, with Zachary Tyler in 24th. Lucas Sipka is going to be in 25th. Donovan David's going to be in 26th. And most importantly, Michael Stayback, we got to update that number soon. He's going to be in 27th, and we'll explain later. Jacob Mitchell's in 28th. Nathan Edmonds in 29th. And Enoch Hancock is in 30th. And now for our final 10, we have Elliot Palumbi, Tyler Shaw, James Baker, AJ Lombardi, Daniel Rivera, Diana Clark, Michael Barbaric, Matt Bartles, Derek Turner, and Nathan Smith rounding out the field. You know, all I can say is I'm more surprised by some names. Roldan once again returning from Cup. Interesting.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second and DQ the guys who didn't make the field.
Might have missed
Didn't miss a whole lot.
But you still got it.
Good enough. Where's the last guy?
100 laps here tonight. Gonna be mostly a day to night race. First one of the season, most importantly after a few errors last time. I don't know what to expect.
I don't know. I think we're going to find out real fast what to expect. I don't know what you guys covered, but I hate to sound like a broken record if I cover it again. But again, it's the Truck Series new aero package. You're going to get a lot of racing like you did with the old 550 package with the new aero here. It's a flat-out racetrack. It's going to be a glorified pack race, which means chaos. Chaos and chaos. And these guys, Gavin mentioned it here in the pre-race meeting. 5 drivers received suspensions last week. So if they don't tidy it up, I would not be shocked to see a repeat of that.
Yeah, no. If they don't tidy it up, it's probably going to be more misery for us to commentate and, well, a lot more people going home tonight.
Devolve and a crap like it did last week at Mexico where everyone just started wrecking.
Yeah, but at least in Mexico we had that nice little long green flag run in the middle there.
True.
I don't know if we'll get that here. Maybe when the field is like from 40 to 20 cars by lap 30, but we'll see. These guys have 4 sets of tires, 100 laps. Fuel run, I want to say, is around 30-something laps, 36. So, very interesting to see how that plays out as they're starting to roll off here.
As they roll off here, it's it's another week of the ASCA Truck Series, and most importantly, another week of probably more than 5 wrecks, 5
Yeah.
cautions. All right, let's take a tangent. All right, over under 3.5 cautions, over or under?
Slamming the over.
Over.
Oh my god. To be fair, I shouldn't be
Yeah.
saying odds here at Vegas. Someone would actually bet on this.
Yeah, we are in Sin
Thankfully,
City.
we have that off week next week, so we don't have to commentate any more wrecks for
Yeah.
the week of Christmas.
Never know.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to us.
Yeah.
You mentioned a few Cup guys in this field. Diego Roldan is in 4th. Lars is a little deeper in the field, but he is down in about mid-teens. A couple guys making their first start tonight. It'll be very interesting how this plays out here. They are talking about stuff in the driver's chat.
Well, anyways, with the pace car off, heading down pit road, we are getting ready to go light the fuse here, as we are ready to go green here from Sin City.
We are green as a stack up on the top side. That's the 58 of Joshua Parrott making his first start. Did not get through the gears, and the top side is struggling as they barrel off into turn 1. The top 2 have already separated themselves as they're going 3 wide in the middle of the field.
All I can say is most people didn't hear about taking it easy, as per the truck series. We have 3 wide, and they almost went 4 wide here out back. It's got interesting.
3 by 3.
And you can see there, Vincent Crooks on the high side, an opportunist already, as we just barely complete lap 1.
As we mentioned, very much like a 550 package race here with the new truck aerodynamics. These guys are going to be close and together all race long. When you play a little safe here and avoid the chaos. Guys getting loose already with that new aero wash. 3 wide, almost wrecked in the back. Looking 4 wide. They changed their mind. They played it smart. Back to 3.
I'm just honestly amazed that we've kept it clean so far, and I should be saying that too early.
I
might have
wouldn't say
just
that quite
jinxed it.
yet. Lars looks to the bottom of the 88 of CJ Clark and Daniel Stevchansky as he looks to make his way through the field. A little bit of forward progress for that 045 truck.
As there's 3 wide here for let's see, for 6th place. They're already wild. They went through the entire week and they said let's get right back to it where we left off back in Mexico.
The 93 shot the middle out of turn 3 and 4, and he's going to take 1 spot from the 71 on the bottom, and he's going to try to take it here from the 40 as things look to calm down a little bit towards the front of the field, and actually throughout most of this field, these guys start to funnel in a line here.
Yeah, no, I completely agree right now. It's calmed down a lot more since lap 1, but you just got to be on your toes with these guys in the field. You never know when someone's going to start making mistakes. But man, this is kind of impressive for once now, and I should be saying that.
Doesn't say anything quite yet. Cole J. Wilson leads the field, followed by David Hamrick in the 97 truck. Peyton Lindsay.
As we see, they're currently 3 wide out there in 21st. Owen McGillen trying to hold his 21st position away from Andres Varez.
Car
and
sliding in the wall. 3 wide.
No.
There they go. The 83 truck. Oh, spinning. Duncan fall through the grass.
No
And that's the
caution.
first
Wait,
caution
there
of the
it is.
night.
What a save by Duncan Fall, but that looked like the 2 truck of Vincent Crook clobbered the outside wall. Engine is killed.
That's a terrible look for him, as he's probably the first to go home now.
That he was. It looked like he had a run with the 83 washing up and just didn't slow down for him. Hooked him. 83 saved it himself, got a Duncan Fall. But he kept it straight. I can't say the same for Vincent Crook, as his night is likely over.
On board with the number 2. Let's go see what happened here from his perspective. So yeah, no, as we can see, as they go into three, the 83 tags the wall and just slows down that high line, and well, he just washes up, tries to pass him, gets into the 34 there, and that's all she wrote for the number 2 as they went into the outside wall.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm surprised that wasn't as big as it could have been. Only really one truck with any sort of damage. That could have been a lot worse. Duncan Fall with a heck of a save in that 61 truck, if you want to take a look at that. I don't know how he managed to keep that thing off of the field.
hold on, let me go take a look at that too while we're at it.
He looked like he was slowing up for the wreck, and the 88 of CJ Clark didn't expect it, but Duncan Fall held on to it.
So while they're wrecking, gets turned by CJ Clark, and man, yeah, no, that is a great save right there.
Could have been a lot. Again, a lot of guys, for where that happened, that should have been a lot bigger, but thankfully, which honestly has been a common theme for the truck series so far, they might wreck a lot, but they don't wreck big a lot.
Yeah. We say that knowing, well, a few issues at Mexico City, but surprisingly, we've been able to wheel it through a lot of these wrecks now.
That we have. Interesting to see if these guys head down pit road. It's only been 7 laps, but again, we are at a full throttle racetrack, so the tire degradation is going to be much more than you would anywhere else. Car's going to get tighter, right front's going to go away quicker, but guys got 4 sets of tires, so you'd think you want to split it up into quarters and save a set for overtime, but again, it's a truck series. You never know what's going to happen.
Cole Wilson, our leader right now, but if you look right behind him, there's Diego Roldan, who won last week bushwhacking for his hometown race, but he's already back at it again.
He is well, I think a lot had to do why we see Diego Roldan here is the original plan was to do the truck race with Logan Sully, a couple of Uprise buddies, actual buddies, wanted to come out here and have some fun together, but Logan Sully we're going to rule it as a mechanical failure because his game took half an hour to load and then it didn't load. So I believe it's just him and Lars tonight. So glad to see that there's not a lot of bushwhackers. Really gives these truck guys the opportunity to show what they're made of.
For those wondering, here's the weather conditions out here tonight. Partly cloudy with an 80-degree track temp. That's a lot cooler than throughout the day, probably. But we in the Cup Series will face on Monday night.
It's true. These guys will fade into darkness here shortly with a sunset time probably quickly approaching before we get to halfway. Quite the opposite of the Cup Series races. We expect that race to be wide open under the Las Vegas sun all day, like it was the year prior. Let's just see what these trucks do as they switch over to night with this new aero package and how these guys handle it.
Yeah, tracks rubbering up, new aero package. They're guinea pigs now.
At that point, they are. Start to see shadows draw on these trucks. Sun is all but set behind the grandstands. Lights are on.
It looks like for iRacing, we're projecting the night lights rather than daytime because, you know, the sun's way gone now as the pace car comes back onto pit road. Diego Roldan on the outside. Cole Wilson leading us back into the green.
We are back green. A much better start by the outside groove this time as Diego Roldan was able to get it through the gears, unlike the 58 truck the last restart, as we got a little bit of movement in the back of the field. Guys making it 3 wide with runs on the top already. It's the 56 truck of Carson Mitchell, followed by Andres Vara in the 84 truck as they're 3x3x3 through the middle of the field.
Very chaotic already once again. 3 wide, multiple rows deep out back here for 13th. Trouble might be already brewing, and we just got back green as
contact. They keep it straight. Oh boy.
You just gotta hold on.
Oh, might have to do a little more than holding on. These guys are going for every inch they can back here.
Whoa!
There goes the 89 truck around in front of the field. And
Minor one.
Nobody gets involved.
We got lucky there. Really lucky.
Coming out of turn 2, it looked like the 27 truck of Derek Turner came up the hill, and Inman did not. And then a little bit of contact set. Again, just a singular truck around fighting for 30th. No damage to just about everybody. Another wreck. And another one where all the drivers are going to make it away scot-free. Well, maybe not in the penalty point department, but at least in the damage department.
12 laps in. Second yellow tonight. And, well, not really that much damage besides Vincent Crook, who had to pack his bags early and take his Christmas break off early.
And he didn't get to go maybe put some ornaments on the tree, maybe hit the gym, maybe do something else this time besides this, but he is done for the day.
And he can probably get a Christmas card from who wrecked him out very much earlier.
Yeah. I wouldn't really say that anybody really wrecked him out. It kind of just drove through the 83 truck, if we're being honest.
You never know with these drivers. You don't know who they'll blame. They'll blame anyone besides themselves.
That's true. They are a bunch of unexperienced iRacers. They give blame, they don't take it.
Yeah, as we saw when George Stolzma got suspended earlier last week. Yeah, he didn't take it too well. Let's put it simply.
These guys are making all sorts of sound on the race control. I don't know if you can pick that up on the broadcast or not.
We are the sole reason why I don't. They don't gotta hear the amalgamation happening.
I think that's for better, because they are making all kinds of fart noises.
Yeah, no, we're already breaking that over. I don't know why I said 3.5. I should have put that up like 6 or 5.5.
I don't know. He hasn't really been here. I think he's scratching his ass or something. Oops, bad word. It's our 1 of 3 to keep it PG-13. It's okay.
Here on strike 1, we still have that one word usage.
Yeah, we get 3.
No, I mean the bomb. You only got one of those, and we got to use that one sparingly.
That we do. They're going to double up here.
Wilson and rolled on show. That's all it's been so far. Well, because nothing else has happened besides the people spinning out.
Yeah, we still got a lot of racing left to go here. 85 to go and we go back green. Hopefully these guys can get it sorted, because it looked like they were able to get it sorted. Just these tiny incidents, we can make them not happen. We might have a little bit of green flag racing here.
Can bring up. I would say there's some returning people already. Our Chenoweth doing great as well outside Diego rolled on for our Bushwhackers. And for some people fresh from suspension, some people facing suspension, and some already suspended watching from home. Busy week.
That is true. You pain me. There we go. Pace car's going to make a pull down the pit road. It's going to be Cole Wilson, Diego Roldan, Jackson Knack, and Joshua Parent as we go back green. And another slow start for the top side as Wilson makes a huge move, and people are changing lanes before the start finish line, and they can't do that.
Well, that's up to Gavin this side now, and let's hope he makes a good decision. Let's see if he makes a count here, as we can already see. Rolled on, tucking it in. For most people, they're taking it 3 wide already once again, as we see the 04 blink out there for a second. Calamity everywhere. Well, not calamity yet. Soon to be calamity. Potential calamity. It's around the corner.
Well, they're 4 wide for last. Looking forward trying to work his way back up through the traffic. Things are getting hectic. For 11th, Cole, Sipka, and White on the top side.
We might need to.
Careful of that arrow watch.
We might need to delay it a few.
Ooh. Ooh.
We'll give it on the number.
Do that.
We'll give it on the number that he really wanted all this time.
Oh, Lars is loose. Brunson throws it to the bottom. Gives him that dirt. Oh my gosh, you can really tell with this arrow wash.
Yeah.
Looks like a
Chaos.
550 race out here.
You need a little bit of a rush, you know? But I'm just mesmerized. Everyone's keeping it together for now, but we have a battle here.
Yet.
I'm saying things too soon, damn it. As Zachary Tyler tries to hold on to 13th, it's chaos. It is. Oh, and the 30 gets turned.
Silence.
And it's the big one.
That's the big one. Oh my gosh.
One in the air. That is Ronan Suarez. It's making a face full.
Suarez is upside down. What in the world was that?
Many cars involved. Too many for what we were trying to do initially.
Oh my gosh. What even happened here?
Onboard with Ronan Suarez. Hold on.
Podine just got into the 30. That's a lot of trucks. That's a lot of trucks.
Might want to peep the broadcast, by the way. Here's our cameraman. You can say hi to him right there. A face full of Ronan Suarez. That's something I did not expect tonight.
Gosh,
Oh my god.
that was a lot of trucks.
That's gonna be a lot of people down pit road now. Not just for strategy, tires, or fuel. That's repairs right there. Chris, you might need to look at the broadcast. You gotta see the angle.
Did he go like straight up and then collapse like a domino on the broadcast too?
He almost did. He almost took out Phil.
He went like straight up.
Yeah, no. All we could see was 39 for a second.
He like got kicked up like a domino. He was standing straight up out of that gosh darn 39 truck.
All right, let's do that one more time.
Oh my gosh, you almost had Arca brakes in the back of the field.
I am back, and for some reason, Copilot is open, and I see someone angry in chat.
Oh boy. Yeah, so
You missed
you just
a
missed
lot.
the huge one.
I'm sure I did.
Yeah, Ronan Suarez was upside down.
Wait, I want to see that actually. What number is he? 50 something?
39.
He's the 39.
That's right.
Yeah, no, broadcast got a great angle of that. Phil,
He stood
Phil
up
did
and he
his job.
fell like the leaning tower of Pisa.
Let's take a gander.
And then
Oh,
Carson Mitchell in the
oh.
chat, Carson Mitchell in the race chat is yelling at Gavin for telling him he couldn't pass on the outside before the start finish line, and then
Oh,
he
that's
did
a-
it, and now he's throwing a temper tantrum.
Lag wreck.
How many trucks
Well-
did that take out?
Grief. Let's see what this Mitchell fella did.
We have, I believe, we had 25 people down pit road at that time.
I think a couple guys were coming off came down to take a set too.
Yeah, no. Currently on pit road and counting, Ethan McCook's got a black flag. Meatball. He's
not
got
very happy.
yeah. Same with Ryan Cole, the 06. A lot of these guys leaving right before the pace car could lap them. Fortunately, for now at least, we don't got anybody a lap down. I believe.
We don't. I don't believe.
Ride this race.
No, everybody's on the lead lap. Assuming this race.
I'm live. I'm making sure. I'm not trying to be like 5 seconds behind. Just, man.
Yeah, well, lap 20, 3 cautions. A lot of cars still out there, but a lot of damage trucks now, so maybe these guys can maybe calm down just a little bit. That'd be really awesome. That'd be so scrum Dudley umptious.
What'd you say?
Huh? Scrum Dudley
No.
umptious?
No, before that, what would be scrum diddly umptious?
If they could
I
go
didn't catch
green.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Pace car's going to make that hard turn down pit road. Cole Wilson, Diego Rodon is still your front row. Flip-flopped row 2 into the restart zone. Wilson with another great restart. Top 3 have just separated themselves from the field on that restart. Oh, they're going 3 wide already. Lars looking through the middle of Brunson, and I believe that's Carson Mitchell.
All I can say is, can we calm down with the 3 wide? Who is going on the apron?
That's
Carson Mitchell.
Who has to serve a drive-through penalty.
As we see here, I have no faith in this field, but what we can get is a show here, folks. As we see them go side by side here for 4th place here, that's Brian Wan and Pete Atkins.
Side now they hit 3 wide. Here comes Chesworth on the bottom.
3 wide going down the back straight. This could end a lot of ways. Fortune favors the bold, but the bold also get taken out easily.
Kwan's going to shuffle back up in line.
It's Quan and Shadowwick right now.
Hold on, looking to the high side of Wilson, trying to get some clean air on the front of that truck. He's going to get to his outside, down the back straightaway.
As we go side by side.
The last 2 races swept Mexico. Now he's trying to get 3 in a row. 27 watched at the track just a little bit, but Roldan is clear to the lead.
Hold on, taking an early lead going into the end of the first quarter of this race. Making sure that the agenda is going to be maintained. He's so far won the Cup race and the truck race last week. Can he get another?
To see, it's a long race. As these guys have started to settle down just a little bit as Inman's into the outside wall in front of Michael J. Bite blocks, keeps it straight.
Can't ever say they settled it down because someone's just going to do something.
ASCA's got everybody thinking.
Because, yeah, look up here for like 10th place. They're going 3 wide.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's Andres Vargas right there in the middle. As he tucks in right behind Ryan Kwan. This is all for 8th place as they are a couple seconds away from going 3 wide once again for position.
Hey, speaking of 3 wide, here comes Duncan Fall. He's going to throw the truck to the apron as they said Vargas 3 wide. Duncan was all the way back in the 30th position earlier. He's worked his way up through here.
It's old carousel of 3 wide. You know, one person gets out of line and someone else steps up. It just keeps on going.
That too, a lot of what you see with the 550 package where it's, if you don't make that pass through the corner, that top side's going to fly back by you. Some serious arrow lash, holy cow. The leaders actually have a lap car, giving them a little bit of draft to play with here. This is the 56 of Carson Mitchell, who served the drive-through for passing on the outside before the start-finish line.
As we take a look here from the onboard of Roldan throughout the corner, you can see how much of a distance he's got as they go side by side. That's Snack and Wilson. Wilson back with a run on the high side. Roldan goes low as the lap car is giving him just a little bit of draft here on the straights. It's going to keep him in the lead for now.
And it has as here comes Jackson Knack. That 04 truck with a run here to Diego Roldan. As Lars has also worked his way up into the 3rd spot as he's side by side with Wilson. A little bit of contact. They both keep it straight.
Wilson and Chenoweth
again down the back.
Oh my goodness.
Mac has thrown that truck to the wall, trying to get a run here, and he will get one. Here comes the 04. Here comes the 04. Looking at the high line, can't get anything to go. Well, Don's going to shut that air off. Oh, yeah.
We're going to be eternally side by side here. As you can see, David Brunson and Andres Vargas battling for 9th here. And Carson Lucas might be getting involved. This will make it the battle for 8th.
That is Will 3 wide in the back.
One of the love strucks. That's the 37 of Jacob Mitchell. They're going to be 3 wide with the 48 and the 37. This could get ugly.
31's going to be clear. They'll get back to double. But from what we're hearing on the radio, some of those guys who haven't came to that pit road yet are on the verge of making a pit stop.
For now, at least, it's Diego Roldan leading with Carson Mitchell right in front of him. This is going to give him some dirty air on the bottom.
Yeah, but alternatively, he's getting a little bit of a toe down these long straightaways. He's pulling away from P2.
That he is. He uses that toe, as you mentioned, to pull away from that 04 truck. But then he's got to be careful not to follow in his tracks through the corners. And if you do, be prepared for that arrow wash.
You can see there, he just sticks his nose out mid-corner, so doesn't get too much of that arrow wash, and just keeping it well.
That we are 3 wide in the back. Faw, Stefchansky, and Donovan David, they work it out amongst themselves to get back to stubble file. There's a 3 wide move by the 34. You got 3 cars in 2 corners. He's going to look for another one. Maybe not. We're trying to find that high side, get some clean air to that nose of that Toyota Tundra. As we've got Ronan Suarez coming down pit road.
Ronan Suarez on pit road after, let's put it plain simple, he got destroyed on that big one. Looks like the P.
Yeah, he did.
You think this is mostly for repairs? It seems. As Roldan continues to lead.
Probably just riding around, get some laps, beat those guys that were actually, he's only 1 lap down.
Pretty impressive considering he's doing pirouettes in the air.
Yep, he was. From what it sounds like, we could have pit stops here. Keep an eye on the 99 truck and the 04 truck. They might make a hard pull down pit road.
Yeah, it's gone green long enough for them to start considering green flag stops here, and they haven't pitted all race long. There he goes! Roldan's heading the pit road.
Roldan. Oh my gosh, that 40 truck came in hot. Contact! Michael
Almost
J.
wrecked.
Bikelocked has lost his fender, but he keeps it straight.
And that 42 is bottom 3, and he's cleared himself. That could have been big. Good save by everyone involved.
That could have been way worse.
With the 99 pitting, we got a 4-car battle for the lead. Or, well, 3 now. Ryan Kwan is pitting in, as well as the...
So is Wilson. Kwan is in pit road. McCook is down pit road.
And
42 Chuck Rivera down pit road. Carson Lucas. Jordan White.
All I can say is Lars Chenoweth's our leader for now, at least. Nearly won Daytona before AJ gave a winning push to Walker. He's sitting on high expectations.
That he is, as Chenoweth. Lars is going to pull it down pit road. He's going to make his stop. Brunson's going to make his stop. Vargas is going to come down. Some guys in the back, too. Derek Turner. Michael Barbaric. Funneling down pit road.
I know last time we had green flag stops, they all wrecked. That's all. Well, we had one self-spin, and the race before that, they all wrecked getting into pit road. I'd say this one's going pretty well.
That they did is now Joshua Parent is handed the race lead. So he looks to come down pit road. Here he comes. Duncan Faw and Donovan David, those guys who took fuel that last pit stop, are going to stay out on the track and go a lot longer, actually.
Most importantly, to point out, when they finally get onto pit road, I believe Roldan's currently in 18th, so he would cycle out to the lead.
He would at the current moment. He does have the 04 and 40 truck behind. 27, not too far behind. Lars lost a little bit of time staying out those 2 extra laps. But I believe these leaders can go quite a bit longer than these guys because they did pit on that last caution, especially the 61 truck of Duncan Faw. Really interesting to see how this strategy plays because now we've got a mixed bag. Like I said in the pre-show, you got to expect the unexpected. These guys have done that, got themselves on an alternate strategy. Oh my gosh, Wayne, we forgot to do the thing.
Oh no, I knew. I made a comment about it earlier. If it wasn't going to be on that lap, we would do it on his preferred number. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be commemorating. We'll be commemorating on lap 69. A bit late in the race, but we hope that it stays green until then.
That was the hope.
Oh, big pack over here.
Right now.
As you see there, Roldan's fighting for his lap back. That's something you shouldn't be saying. But under green flag stops, that's the normal.
That is true, as these 3 are trying to fight their way up to these leaders.
Now here he comes on Jacob Mitchell here, as he's going to dive it down low. Yeah, no, you can just see how much more grip that new tires have over the 40-year-old tires.
Oh, yeah. Jacob Mitchell's running second. Career day for that 37 truck. Love to see it. You guys worked their way through the lead cars. Duncan Faw, they're going to split them. I believe the 94 truck just made a call out that he was coming to pit road.
Oh. Let's see if he dives down. Not yet. Next time by, probably.
Oh, that's who it was. It was the 51 truck of Nathan Inman pitting from the 4th position, so these guys must be close.
Yeah, it's anxiety hour around here. For those running long, they're just hoping one of these guys coming off pit road makes a mistake, just enough to warrant a caution. But for everyone that has pitted, they're just hoping that it just stays green.
It's true. I think the mixed bag of strategies we're seeing right now is these guys who are still on the racetrack, like Faw, Mitchell, and David. If this thing goes green, they're on a 2-stop strategy. In comparison to Roldan and crew, which I believe are going to be on a borderline 3-stopper. So very interesting.
That indeed. As we can just see a variety of cars out here, all within the lead pack now. It's most certainly gotten interesting for some of these guys getting their laps back. Some coming off pit road, some coming on pit road. As Duncan Faw dives down pit road here, the number 61, after 45 laps,
that will that will hand the lead over to Jacob Mitchell in the 37 truck. Some words that have never been said before. He's got Donovan David in his tow. And the next car on that strategy is Hancock, who is all the way in turn 2. So these guys have an advantage even on their own strategy.
As we take a look at Roldan here, he just crosses the line, but Jacob Mitchell has just come off turn 4 and took in the stripe right now, leading a lap. Put that in the record books.
We has as a little bit of comparison here. Duncan Faw has just now gotten off pit road, and Diego Roldan is way through entering 3 and 4, a considerable amount of time. So it'll be really interesting to see how this plays out.
I'm going to get it on board here with Duncan Faw. I want to see how much he starts catching that car up ahead of him. Let's see how much time it takes him as he goes into 3. He's got to still build up some speed here, but Once those tires
Yeah,
start warm up, he's catching them.
He is, but the question is, can he get there before the cycle starts? If he can get to the position he was in relative to where the cycle originally started for the leaders, then he might be on the right side of the strategy, but it's really going to depend on how he works his way through traffic.
Yeah, this is going to be very important here, navigating traffic, as some are, like I said earlier, coming in, some are coming out. It's going to get wild once again.
It is Mitchell still leading here.
As we can see Oscar Johnson-Lew pitting, Donovan David's coming off of pit road as well. Mitchell's still leading, but who knows how much time he's got left.
Mitchell did pit on lap 21, I believe.
Yes, that was under
So-
yellow. I believe that was right after the big one, so
They pit on lap 21. He's approaching lap 50. He's going to go about 30 laps here. If he can get himself in the right window and this thing goes green, he might be on the right strategy to possibly one-stop this.
this is very much Vegas, as we have people gambling with strategy out here, as Mitchell's has a lead of 20 seconds. When does he pit?
No, I almost wonder if you're Jacob Mitchell here, are you saving? Do you have an entirely different strategy in mind? As we've just gotten the call out, we expect the 37 truck in pit road this time.
Oh, wrecking off of 4.
Caution is out! Oh my
Don't pull up, man.
gosh!
No, keep it down there, son. Oh no.
And that's the 30 of Zachary Tyler. He took a toe, and well, the dice have landed in Mitchell's lap. This is gonna benefit him greatly.
The 30 truck just spun out on his own.
Elected a couple other people too. 76 and at least one other.
Yeah, he just spun out on his own. This is huge for Jacob Mitchell because he's got the field trapped a lap down. He's got only 14 cars on the lead lap. That's going to screw some guys like Duncan Fall or Nathan Inman who...
Oh, that's Matt Bartles that got collected. And oh, the 48 of... Oh, geez. It's so hard. I think it gave me CT. That's Elliot
Just had nowhere to
Palumbi
go.
that also got collected. Just hard hits in general. Hate to see it.
This is going to be... What do these guys do here? If you're Diego Roldan in second and so on, do you pit here?
As we see here, the 30 just loses it. Bartles just goes airborne for a brief second there and just clobbers the wall. Head-on impact for the 48 of Elliot Palumbi. You just hate to see it for these guys. They were just running their race, and well, looks like it's going to be mostly over for now. But for Jacob Mitchell, probably the best possible outcome. A free pit stop and multiple people trapped a lap down.
Oh, roll the dice and he won big. Can't say the same for the 48, the 30, the 76, and everyone else involved in that wreck.
All I can say is, don't let the Bellatra player into Vegas. That's all we can
That
say.
is true. Card game player. A lot of guys are gonna have to take the wave around here. The 99 truck has just sped on pit road.
Your words, it could have been under green. You could have had that. Could have happened what what AJ Hyder had happen. That took him out of winning contention and gave the win to, ironically, Roldan himself.
That was true. Jacob Mitchell's gonna lead the field to the green. Oh my gosh.
Now, Jacob Mitchell was the fastest in practice, so Do
That
we
is true.
see multiple laps led after this?
I think what we're gonna see a multiple of here is I believe both the Loves trucks are first second here.
Oh my God!
Hell
They
Hold
of a
on.
front
are.
row.
Gosh, I
They're getting their
love
money's
that front
worth now.
row.
All right, man.
Gentlemen, this is not Formula One.
It's not funny. Oh yeah, where's that?
What's that one tweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, pull up the tweet.
Was it NRF that said that?
I
Yeah,
think
it was
so.
NRF.
Yeah.
With the violet defense cars in like 2022 or whatever.
Yeah.
RFK's marketing strategy is weird. I know Loves is getting a fat pay, getting some good airtime with this.
Delayed
Leading
green.
cars, different manufacturers. You love
Not
to
going
see
green
it.
this time for some reason.
I think we had a delayed
Anyway.
green. I think rolled on caused a delay when he was letting cars
Oh.
by.
I just gave Michael J. Byte blocks in the OL.
ASCA's got everybody thinking.
That is a perennial GIF. That is the most relevant, ironic GIF ever made.
Speaking of which, let's talk about the guy that caused that gif. Let's go look over the Enoch Hancock. Where is he?
He is not. He's been a relative non-factor this race. Every time I look at him, he's running kind of far back there. So maybe he's still there, maybe not.
Yeah, Enoch Hancock's currently in 20th in that number 31 MGM Resorts machine. I'm think he's not gonna be happy here, and he just got slandered.
Yeah, we got a really weird situation lining up here because there's five rows, 2x2, and everyone else is just kind of not doing anything.
And that tends to happen when you're a lap when you have to take a wave around. Everyone has to line up on the longest line, and that happened to be the inside.
You got to think there's some people not lining up where they're supposed to in there as well.
Oh, I thought Vincent Crook was back on track. He's still getting repairs, or if they probably told him it was done, who knows? But
Oh my goodness, I got another delayed green because people aren't lining up properly.
you got to be kidding me.
Well, all this means is more laps led for Daniel Stavchansky. Hope I said that right.
You'll probably correct us if we got it wrong.
Hopefully.
Low key right now. I guess we're finally cleaning up the debris from the big one earlier, I guess.
I just got back. What's going on? Why are we still basing?
People aren't lining up properly. And we have about 20 cars single file after the 5th row. At least that's how it was about 5 minutes ago. I don't know if they've got their...
You guys suck at racing and pacing times.
Yeah, these guys just can't drive in general, man. Why are they here? Why do they pay for the service, man?
All I can say
What's
is,
that?
if you know an ASCA driver, be careful being in the same car as them, because you and your loved ones could be affected by an ASCA driver.
I do believe there are no more delays and we will be coming to green this time.
Finally!
Seriously, yeah.
The pace car off. As we roll into the restart zone here, the Love's front row. As Stevchinsky gets the jump, it is dead even as we go back green here from Las Vegas.
Oh, dead even, but it's the Love's front row as Wilson has worked his way to second, clear of Mitchell on that top side.
Yeah, Mitchell bleeding spots for now, at least on the high side. It's Stevchinsky and that Love's machine Taking it up high once again after a run from Zach Wilson here, as he's going to go take the lead here in the middle of 3.
That he is. We are 3 wide. David up the racetrack, that 34 truck.
That's Love's 3 wide right there. Marchena with contending for the lead right there, right outside of Wilson. He's going to be knocking on that door all race long, as we can see the Hurricane truck almost lose it there off the exit of 2. That is Tyler Shaw. Decent save, but a little bit slow on the apron.
Oh, Vargas with a big slide out of turn 4.
Oh, hooked down the front stretch. There's a big
Oh
wreck
my
in
gosh.
the 34 just got hooked right into the wall. That's a heavy hit.
On
He's
his
sliding on
side,
the
sliding down the
side.
racetrack.
They might
Oh
want to
my
get the jaws of
God.
life for that one. Jeez.
And the worst part is, I did not capture a single second of it. Let's get a replay.
Nah,
He blended in
the
with
40
that outside wall.
42 just
Ooh.
he just turned him.
Oh my.
That's the only way you could describe it. Like, good.
Oh wow, 34 truck. You know, we're also lucky no one clobbered at 34 when he was sliding down.
Yeah, surprisingly, no one he ARCA braked at this time.
All right, on board with the 34
brilliant.
as he takes a wild ride on the wall.
I was really waiting to see that 34 get hit as he was sliding down the track. I really thought, when I first saw it, I thought it was Jacob Mitchell and my heart dropped, but it wasn't.
Well, based off what I just heard from that onboard, we got one 34 truck left. Well, no, one Love's machine left, as there's
That we
no
do.
more loving for the 34 out of the race. Oh, 42 also just took a tow. That was Daniel Rivera, also the lead contributor of that wreck, taking a hit. Hood popped up, and after right hooking the 34, he's parked it as well, for now.
That really has. Now you are on the window here. We're going to be going green with about 40... Actually, I guess 38-ish laps to go. Excuse me. We saw Jacob Mitchell go 30 laps that last run, the furthest of anybody. Do you think we see somebody maybe splash and go here, fill up, save, and try to get it to the end here with a no stop?
That is a good question. As we go on the pit road here, some people taking tires. As we can see, Diana Clark so far is the first one off. Yeah, no, Diana's just going to take it, plain and simple. Nick Hancock's going to be right behind her. It's also James Baker in 15th. A lot of people either taking repairs for damage. Flash and go, I believe, for those first 3. The rest are taking tires. For the first one off on that strategy being CJ Clark in 19th. Oh, Wilson, he definitely made a name of himself tonight, contending with Diego Roldan early on before he got sent to the back of the field. Where is he?
Um,
Not that far back. He's in 10th.
yeah, he's in 10th.
Not that far behind. He had to play a lot of catch up on that last yellow.
Yeah, you have to play a lot of catch up. Get it? Because it's catch up?
Talking, man.
Look, man. That's 62 laps in here,
there's
so we'll be
nothing-
67.
Nothing to smile about, nothing to joke about, nothing to laugh about in this display of debauchery we have seen so far.
I don't know. I got a little giggle when I saw Ronan Suarez almost take out the camera.
I think he'll giggle at that. He felt like a domino.
There's a term I cannot say on the broadcast for what happened to the 39, but I'll probably say it as soon as we turn this off. Jacob Mitchell making a great recovery on that last restart is going to be starting in 4th on the outside row, but it's going to be Wilson and Chenoweth leading.
That it
Leading us
is.
back to the green.
Wilson making his first start.
Oh, but he's going to be here to make a
Chenoweth.
statement. As the pace
Yeah,
car
he is.
comes off, and we go back right into the restart zone. Zach Wilson's taking us back green here with a great start.
He has cleared the field. Rodon jumps on the top side to make it 3 wide back there for around 10.
Yeah, no, Wilson's just on another zip code for now, at least, as they are 3 wide right behind her.
That they are. Jackson Knack is falling down the sinkhole. He's getting past left and right. Big run by Rodon on the top side. Here comes the 99 truck to the outside of Duncan Farr.
What's more, that's Roldan. Roldan's making his return statement. That is multi-champion Diego Roldan for most of the field.
Yes, he is.
Duncan Fall. Looking under
Big block
37.
for third.
Pretty close.
They're side by side mostly throughout the field, but it's still Wilson's great night in the lead.
That
65 laps.
is their 3 wide.
That got tight.
Brunson.
Oh,
Oh,
it's still
Brunson, don't
making
do that.
contact.
Oh.
39 is still around somehow.
Well,
Oh.
not for long at least.
Oh,
Oh.
not for much longer. They might look
Gonna
for
say.
here.
ASCA's got it. Oh, no.
Oh.
Son,
Oh
you're
my
36.
God.
Let's calm down.
They settle it amongst themselves.
Ronan Suarez was almost forced to eat wall there. Good thing he saved it. That's all I can say.
That is true, as Lars has closed down that 27 truck. As Roldan is up to 4th already.
Chenoweth
Lars looking
trying to
inside.
move up a lane, try to get a little bit less of that dirty air in the corners as he's going to try to get a run on Wilson.
Have
No
a
run.
run here. Here comes Atkins in the 40 truck. Who will he go with? He's going to throw it to the bottom of Chenoweth.
And Roldan is not that far behind. In fact, he's going to put himself into the picture right here.
Not far at all. To the bottom.
As
Can't
we
complete the
got,
pass, but he will have the positioning down to the turn 1.
as we prepared for the crank it up at the line, all I can say is yesterday morning at around 10:15, we caught news about the tragedy that happened in North Carolina. We lost Greg Biffle, and most importantly, Greg, this crank it up's for you. And we got a wreck in the back. That's the 81. We couldn't even make it 2 laps on the most important one.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I didn't want to say anything, but that was brewing for about half a lap.
Yeah, no.
Goodness.
We're supposed to go 2 laps for that crank it up, and well, we just got interrupted by CJ Clark and Carson Lucas.
F5 Friday.
As you see right here, CJ Clark just tries to close the land, and he just moves up onto Lucas, and they just, once again, they eat wall. You guys think they're out of the race for this one or no?
I doubt it. If you stayed around for this long, I mean, might as well finish it out.
81 looks particularly killed. That right front is disconnected. For CJ Clark, he's still rolling, but Carson Lucas is going home 70 laps in. As many laps as we've done, as we're gonna see a race off pit road here. Everyone's coming down to take gas and, most importantly, tires.
Yeah, it's going to be super interesting now. We're going to have 30 laps to go. This will put everybody right on the cusp of the fuel window. So if they can keep it green here, might have a little bit of a fuel race on our hands. It'll be very interesting, though.
As we see here, the 27 is going to take the spot off pit road. It's major shakeups here, as we see Jordan White there and Derek Turner, I believe. Oh, he got the wrong number. Some eyes aren't. We got two 27s. That's Derek Turner right there. He's taking the lead. But Jordan White out there in second. Cole Wilson's in third. Enoch Hancock, he's in fourth. I believe that 83 got for speeding. As did Enoch stay out or did he not?
I believe he stayed out. No, he didn't stay out. He did take a couple splash and goes there.
To be fair, I can't blame these guys. Track position is also important here, on top of just having tires.
That's why Derek Turner's the wrong number, because I made a mistake on the sheet.
Oh my god.
Of course. Is it? Yeah, Cole Wilson should not have the 27. I'll fix it post race. It's okay.
As we get into that final quarter of the race, it's 27 v 27 right now. And most importantly, a major shakeup here for the lead. Some names we haven't heard from all race long. Some that we've heard the entire time. As the pace car comes off, it's going to get wild here. Derek Turner is going to get the jump here off of, and we are going green.
We are green, and that 27 car has been on it with restarts all day. He's going to keep it on that quarter panel of the other 27 truck.
I was about to say, which one?
Side by side. Well, Sean making it 3 wide for fourth.
As Shenna has taken the spot from Turner, leaving us with a lot more clarity on which 27 is going to lead.
But, oh, Nathan Inman goes around, spins himself out. Donovan David gets a piece of it. And it's
Yellow's
just
back
the
out.
51 truck.
That's been a trend all
And then
race long.
just got loose on the top side.
We've all
Nowhere
race
for
long.
94
We've
truck to go.
all race long. We've just had mostly single car spins, and one of many.
It is. Well, now this should guarantee these guys don't have to pit again. We'll have to see it by here.
As you can see here, Nathan Inman, he gets squirrely coming off the corner there, and he just gets tagged by Andres Vargas. Andres Vargas gets tagged in that spin, and it almost sends him over, by the way. That's one thing about these trucks, that they're very light when you get them turned.
That is true.
Just step
Wow.
aside for a second.
Gotcha. This is gonna be interesting here. As some cars towards the back of the field are gonna pit here. The leaders stay out on the racetrack, so they must be able to make it on fuel here. Just Cole Wilson, your leader, who has basically been the car to beat much of the short run today.
His only real contender is that 99 back there, and maybe the 045, but we just really haven't seen much of him today.
We have not. Question is, will they go green? Probably not, but
Yeah, I doubt it.
find out.
One can hope.
Alrighty, I'm back. So far, we have about, I believe, 25 cars on the lead lap.
That we do.
I think with us on the final quarter of the race, you might as well start taking picks to win. Chris, what are you feeling?
I really think the one to watch is still that 99 truck. He led the race earlier on. It's just going to be a matter if he can get to that front position. But I think if he can get to it, he will very easily hold on to it. But he's got to get it first.
Well, I was going to say the 89, but pretty sure he didn't even make the field. So, we're going to go with...
89's back there. He's at 26, a lap down.
Oh, well, I'm going with
First
89
car 2
then.
laps down. Oh, will ya? He's 2 laps down.
Oh, well, we got plenty of laps to make it up.
All right. You, Wayne, what you got? Who you got?
Personally, I think we're going to stay with the trends here. I think Cole Wilson's got it from the lead. I don't think he's going to anywhere else besides that.
Good observation. However, he was not. My biggest thing with him, I was going to pick him, but he didn't show that long run pace as we got that little bit of long run in earlier. The 99 was very much the car to beat.
I will say, it depends if we can even get a long run left with these guys. We're very much relying on Fs here, like a certain someone.
If Justin Herbert, he's in the race?
Yeah, no, he's driving the 099 right now.
Oh. He's about to fall short again and blame it on everyone else.
He might. Doubled
As
up all the way back. Pace car pulls down. Wilson, Lars, Turner, Peyton, your top 4 as we're green. And a huge jump by the 27 truck. He's out of here.
as I completely botched the camera work there. Wilson's going to be on his own zip code as Derek Turner is going to have that inside line for now on the battle for second. As we can see there, they're going to take it 3 wide for second here.
3 wide. They're letting Wilson get away with it. That 45 truck on the top side, Turner in the middle. They're washing up a little bit of contact. Peyton Atkins to the top side. Whoa, this is 58 sliding contact.
4 wide.
Technical it is not clear. Quad's up into the wall. Wow. An absolute utmost display of what not to do from that 51 truck. Not sure what that was. Not 51, 58 truck. Big mistake out of Joshua Parent. It's going to take out Quan.
Ryan Quan is
27.
dead.
Honestly, that 97 truck doesn't look that bad. Despite getting airborne.
97.
Or 90, that 93 truck has no damage. Despite flying in the air. Excuse me?
To be fair, getting airborne and getting damage are 2 separate things, surprisingly. And Ryan Kwan's going to be another example of that. In fact, for his wild ride, let's go on board with him.
I'm surprised that those trucks don't look much damaged at all.
There's something in those steel bodies there.
Yeah, it looked like Parent just got loose on the apron and couldn't hang on to it. Turner and Mitchell with nowhere to go. Turner's got some heavy left front damage.
For Cole Wilson, this is probably the best situation possible to get is another yellow, as that just ensures he has the lead for much longer.
That does, but you wonder, these guys pit at around 60. Do you take a set here? Let you go hard for 20 laps. Do the tires matter that much? Is there enough fall off? I certainly think that could be in the cards for some of these guys. Brunson's going to pull down pit road. Never mind, pit road's still closed. That's the 89 getting his lap back. Puts him 1 down. Your pick might not be out of it yet, Aiden.
Nowhere I'd rather be on a Friday night.
Sorry about that. Back. Less than 20 to go. Pace car lights are off as we go back double file here. It's going to be Cole Wilson and Lars Chenoweth leading the front row. And I'm seemingly alone on this for now.
Oh, I'm here. It's just there's absolutely nothing to talk about.
Oh, for now at least.
Yeah, maybe I'll wreck again. We can talk about how the person somehow didn't flip.
Yeah, we're always like 5 seconds away from flipping. That's just something that happens now.
Yeah, what was the caution line? 3.5?
3.5. We were very much over.
Yeah, we blew by that by like, I don't know, 7.
Yeah. I should have probably put like 5 or 6 0.5, like I said earlier. Oh, we're gonna have to jack things up for when that happens next time. As the pace car comes off pit road, Wilson, Chenoweth, as they roll into the restart zone once again. We are back green here. The 27 with an exceptional start. It's his for now, but Chenoweth's gonna be not so far behind with Roldan looking for victory in third.
Again, we've seen this all day. A huge jump by the 27 on the restart. He has been in control. But now can he be in control for the next 16 laps?
Those 16 laps, he's gonna feel them for all of them, because he's gonna have fierce competition right behind him for the rest of the race. Can he keep it?
Just want to talk about some trucks we haven't seen all day. Duncan Faw has worked his way to the 4th position right behind Diego Roldan. Could he maybe play a factor here?
That he could. As we can see, Andres Vargas and Peyton Atkins going side by side right behind him.
Side by side, Lars to the outside is around just Cole Wilson. He will take the race lead. Diego Roldan on the outside of the 27 truck. Side by side for second, it's Chenoweth in front of the field.
Chenoweth, first Bushwhack race of 3. He's holding the lead now, but he's got to hold on to it from Diego Roldan, who's on the high side. He's going to try to go wash him up.
Yeah, it does. He's going to have to play it smart here. Keep the dirty air on the 99 truck. You know he's faster than you. Do what you can to keep him behind. As Duncan Fall looks to the bottom, a third from the inside of Cole Wilson. As he washed up the track, a little bit of contact opens the door for Vargas as he sneaks through to the 4th position.
Andres Vargas has as much as Duncan Fall gets knocked out of the way. Duncan Fall is most likely not a fan of that move there made by Vargas, as he gets moved up once again and nearly gets put into the wall. We are side by side here, racing a 4th on back.
That's David Brunson in the 71 truck making his return after he was suspended for Mexico City for antics at Daytona. As we have another battle for second, Wilson fights hard around the outside of Roldan. Here comes Vargas. Where will he go? They're letting Lars get away with it. 13 to go. Big wiggle by Wilson. But he's going to carry that momentum. He's going to have a nice run down the backstretch here.
Yeah, Roldan has to tuck in. Wilson trying to take the lead back from Chenoweth.
Wilson again gets hit with that dirty air. He's going to leave the door open for Roldan on the bottom as somebody's in the wall back there. They keep it straight. Chenoweth leading. Still side by side for second.
Oh, Duncan Fall!
Turned. He's uptight.
Flip.
Dude.
Almost airborne. 93 gets turned right in front of him.
93 gets turned.
58 Arca break to 93 once again. You don't want to see that.
Looks like Duncan Faw. Duncan Faw just cleared himself off the nose of Nathan Smith.
Great to see it for Duncan Fall, but the worst mistakes are often self-inflicted. As you can see him go airborne there, as we saw earlier, the 56 went. Yeah, oh no, that's the 93. I should probably specify a lot better. We got Arca break back into the wreck and tagged the wall there. Let's take an onboard here with Duncan Faw as he goes airborne. There's nothing you can do
just
there.
Self-clearing. Just got tight. Car got out of control. Thought he had a space to get in front of the 65, but he could not get there.
I think it's a disturbing trend to be in front of danger and to look into your mirrors as you just see the fruity Pebbles truck right behind you. You don't want to see that in both your mirror and right in front of you. As we can see here.
You do not.
Anyways, pit road is open once again as we see a couple more takers down here. some for damage, and most importantly, some for tires.
We're large.
Go ahead.
Interesting split call. I don't know if I would have pit there. I think there's not enough laps left for the tires to make a difference.
Yeah, no, and track position is quite important here, obviously because it's a truck.
Especially with 23 cars on the lead lap. I don't know if I like that call from the 45 truck.
Yeah, no.
Lars is 14. Okay, we just found that out.
Gonna need to go like a bat out of hell for this restart because he's not gonna have a whole lot of time to get all the way up to the front.
That he does. Rolled on leading once again after a hard-fought battle and a little bit of strategy at play here. And we're coming to the line with 9 laps to go as the end of this race draws nearer.
Inferno Tower. Sorry.
Which where's our resident gambler at? Where is he? Ah, there he is.
Somewhere.
Jacob Mitchell's in 19th there. After leading a couple laps after that long green flag run. That'll end top 20.
The Lars will be restarting from what looks like the 12th position on fresh tires. Him, Wilson, Quan, somehow still in contention with this race. White, Hancock, Baker, Parent, Steinbach, Mitchell are the guys on fresh tires. Very curious to see if this is going to work out at all. I just don't think there's enough laps left.
He sees something that we don't, but it's most important. He's probably smelling the Las Vegas smog, so he's probably in that gambling mood. All you can say is we got to keep our eyes on him.
Diego Roldan, Peyton Atkins, your front row, Vares, Brunson, the 77 truck, Oscar Liu, Smith, and Clark, your top 8 into the restart zone. We're back green with 8 laps to go. Big start by Roldan. He's clear by 2-3 car lengths.
Andres Vares taking the inside. He is going to be in second for now, at least, as he's now got the task to check up as the 40 gets loose on the high side. Everyone's checking up.
4 wide. Uh-oh.
There's a lot of cars for not a lot of space up here.
A lot of cars, little time, little patience. They wreck in the back.
Oh, they saved it. Oh, we didn't save it. Oh.
That's the 22 of James Baker, airborne, but most importantly, intact. His race isn't done yet, but we are back under yellow.
Oh my gosh, he almost saved that. Almost a remarkable save. But that was the 22 truck of James Baker that got turned and airborne. 83 got loose like he did earlier in the race, and the 22 just had nowhere to go, and somehow kept it on the ground.
"24 Hours of Las Vegas."
Coming soon.
Good grief.
As we take a look here in 12th, with Chenoweth went nowhere that restart. He's got less time to deal with on this restart.
Oh, Roldan's only going to have to do it for actually less than that, 3 laps.
I really can't believe it. We might be in line for another Roldan win.
You jinxed it.
God damn it. As pit road opens once again. 71 dives in, he fakes out. In with the 88 and the 045, obviously. Don't have much takers besides those involved in the wreck out back. All you can say is Roldan is just lowering the rim, pretend he's LeBron.
That is the case. It's gonna get another one here by beating a bunch of kids. I guess not kids, but like, you know.
On the youngins, what the
Inexperienced.
hell?
Looks like that's gonna be the Diana Clark truck. She's gonna go around and get one of her laps
my-
back.
What happened?
But
I'm playing Clash Royale.
Oh my
my
god.
God. Hey, your 89 truck's back on the lead lap in the top 20. You think he's
I
still
told
got
you,
a
man.
shot here?
I do think he has a shot. I think he has a winning truck, actually.
All right, give us a play-by-play on this Clash Royale match we have. We're gonna try to visualize it for the.
Well, that's the
What a-
thing. I just lost.
Oh my god.
Oh man, losing and Aiden Smith go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna wreck you on Monday.
No, you're not.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you're not.
I know how to save tires now, so I'll be
No,
up
you
there
don't.
with you, and in front of you, actually.
You don't know how
Open
to
on
do that.
Sundays. Popeyes. The superior chicken chain.
The obvious plug right there. Well, pace lights are going to be off as it's going to be rolled on and Vardas leading the front row. It's the battle of south of the border.
It's gonna be a 3-lap shootout here, and something to keep an eye on. If we do go into those overtime attempts, these guys could still be on the cusp of running out of fuel. Just something to keep an eye on. We have 24 guys in the lead lap.
If we're on the lead lap, not that many in contention of winning out here. It's going to be rolled on. Vardas, Brunson, Wilson, and Smith and McGillen out here as your top. As for the first 3 rows here on what could be the final restart, or we go into overtime.
I think this could be the final restart, but overtime is never out of the option. That 27 truck on that top side, don't forget he's got fresh tires. That could be a big difference here.
Yeah. With a pace car off, moving into the restart zone. We are back green here with a decent start for rolled on, but Varus is not that far behind.
Or as they spread out in the back, like a middle section on a highway. 3, almost 4 wide back there, but Roldan has the position. Varus is going to have a nice little split here down the backstretch.
As you see here, Varus slowly getting the run here. He's got to be patient for now. As he slides back, Varus gets turned out here in the back.
Turned by Brunson in front of the field.
And it's the big one once again. As more cars get collected.
My gosh. Well, back from suspension and you crash the field. That is
Not a good look.
not what you want to do. Not a good look for that 71 truck.
And looks like his race is toast. You can see that right front's disconnected. It's over.
Yeah, he just drove into the 84 with no regards. 88's in it. A lot of trucks in it.
Some things just don't change.
It was
They do not.
a stupid wreck.
And indeed. How are they
Well,
feeling in the
now-
driver's chat?
I don't know, but that puts the 27 back on the front row here.
I'd hope you'd be in the front row if the people you're fighting for that front row with wreck themselves.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was doing there. He had a run and he just refused to lift for the 84 truck. And that took out a lot of trucks who've been up there most of the day.
Yeah, no.
Not a
The
good look.
88 is done with a smoking engine.
For that
A lot of people-
restart, CJ Clark, driver of the 88, said, I think CJ Clark got this one bagged. So, he unfortunately did not call his shot.
Yeah, no, he just went face first into the wall here. You can see that 89 was in the grass. The Nutter Butter machine tags the 71. Insult to injury here. And, well, we got a lot of people out of the contention and a lot less people to worry about for Diego Roldan.
Another thing for Diego Rodon to... Oh my gosh, if I could speak. Another thing for Diego Rodon to worry about could be that fuel. More laps, more laps. He has not came to pit road since lap 60. So fuel is obviously always a conversation topic here. It's going to be very interesting how this plays out.
Oh, I think he's clutching it in right now. Yeah, no, you can hear it. He's holding down the clutch, folks. Ladies and gentlemen.
Fuel is definitely a concern for that 99 truck. But will they make it to the white?
As we can look at we can see the tension in his eyes. Possibly the final restart.
If I'm not mistaken, is this race 3 green-white checkered 3?
I believe we have 3.
That's about right.
Oh
Unfortunately.
boy.
First attempt of 3. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Sit down, everybody. This is gonna get interesting.
I still think that 99 truck is the one to beat, but Wilson on the front row with those fresh tires. It's going to be really interesting to see what he can do against this 99 truck. This car's going to make the hard turn. Rolled on. Wilson. McGillen. Knack. Hancock, your top 5. We're back green. And a good restart by Roldan, but the 27 is there on his quarter panel with fresh tires. Gonna get a little bit of that side draft. They're going to be side by side into turn 1 and 2. The 27 truck's got the fresh tires. He's going to power all around on the outside. Roldan washes up the track. A little bit of side draft. Side by side. Here comes Lars, also on the tires. Where does the 45 truck go? Roldan plays block. Side by side into 3 and 4.
Cole Wilson, having the best restart of the race from the outside, is going to try to fight for the win here with the white flag in the air.
White flags in the air. Here they go. Side by side into 1 and 2. Roldan on the bottom. Wilson gets loose on the top side, but he's got the position to hang on. Chenworth's in line. Where does he go? He's going to push the 27 truck past.
Cole Wilson leading from the bottom here in 3. He's got less than half a track away from victory. Coming out of 4th, they wreck from behind, but it's going to be Cole Wilson winning from Las Vegas.
He will. Got it done. Those 4 fresh tires worked out. Got him the position he needed on the top side, and he's going to be able to burn it down.
Cole Wilson not
Diego.
But
I don't think Diego was too happy that the 45 pushed the 27 past me. He threw him into the wall out of turn 4.
yeah, no, I would not be a happy camper to see who decided my win there. But Most importantly, we get to watch Cole Wilson burn it down here.
This will be Cole Wilson's first win in ASCA, first start in ASCA. He's going to burn it down. One start, one win. A couple of guys have done that before. That Mountain Dew number 27 truck burning it down here at Las Vegas in the High Desert 150. Wow. What an ending there. Did not expect that one.
You know, Cole Wilson played his strategy right, pitted at the right time, had the freshest tires in front of the field. Just all the, you can just say all the cards went right into the right time. And we got a winner here in Vegas.
That we do. Burning it down. Put those 4 fresh tires to good use. He's going to park that thing on the front stretch. Yeah, it looked like Roldan not super happy with Lars there for just pushing the 27 truck past, but yeah, gotta do what you gotta do.
Now we got, hold on. Most importantly, I got to worry about something real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Gonna work? All right, there it is. Hold on, boys. As we get into the finishing results, I got to pretend that this doesn't exist right here. Last Race's logo as, you know what, that makes a good fit. Now, going into the finishing results coming out of tonight, we have Cole Wilson standing on top of the field. Diego Roldan having to take second place here after a great weekend in Mexico. Ultimately, not his night. And with the Calamity out in turn 4, Jackson Kanak takes it third with Payne Atkins in fourth. Enoch Hancock's going to be fifth of Oscar Johnson Liu in sixth. Now in seventh, it's going to be the 77 of Kohler McGillen with the 58 of Joshua Parent in eighth. The eighth instrument's going to be ninth of Lars Chenoweth, rounding out the top 10. Jacob Mitchell's going to be in 11th with Duncan Faw in 12th. Eli Bodine's going to be in 13th with Steinbach getting 14th. Jordan White's going to get 15th with AJ Lombardi getting 16th. Ryan Juan taking 17th with Andres Vargas 18th. Donovan David's going to be 19th with Nathan Smith rounding out the top 20. Now our last car on the lead lap in 21st, that's Michael Barbaric. With our first car lap down, but 2 laps down, James Baker in 22nd. David Brunson's going to bring it home 23rd, 4 laps down. DJ Clark, who couldn't finish the race, is going to be in 4th. Diana Clarkson is going to be in 25th. Matt Bartles is going to be 26th and did not win this race. Derek Turner is going to be in 27th after taking a number that he does not own. Ronan Suarez is in 28th. Carson Mitchell is in 29th. Carson Lucas is in 30th. Daniel Rivera is going to be in 31st, 44 laps down, with Daniel Stepchinski in 32nd. Tyler Shaw is in 33rd, with Elliot Palumbi in 34th. Zachary Tyler is going to be in 35th, with Ethan McCook in 37th. Ryan Cole is in 36th. Louis Sipka is in 38th. We got to get that fixed a little bit, as you can see here. 37th should not be above 36th, with Vincent Crook in 39th. One of the first cars out of the race with David Hamrick. Looks like he started parked after making the race. And that concludes the field.
As we always do, once we get through the order here, if we can try to get our guys in here for an interview. I don't know where he is. He's not in here. None of the top 3 are. I think now I'm in here.
Well, Cole was a little bit of a no-show for now, at least. However, we do got second place up here, waiting for his turn.
Well, let's talk to Diego then while these guys figure out if they want to get interviewed or not. Oh, wait. I
Hi
guess we'll do
guys.
Diego first.
Hi guys.
Hi, Diego.
Hi guys.
What was that, man? Couldn't do it. Huh.
Yeah, I got real tight once the 27 got ahead of me into 3.
I don't
But
know
that
what the
was,
heck you just said.
I mean, my
Repeat it.
apologies. Yeah, I got real tight once the 27 got in front of me into 3, and I guess I washed up into Lars, but he was also coming down into me. But overall, that race was kind of shit. I'll be honest, it wasn't a really good race.
No, it was
But
not.
yeah, no, it was not. But we overcame speeding the pit road. I think that was like after the green flag stops. We made our way up through the field, survived some wrecks, and I thought staying out there at that caution was the move, but I guess new tires just prevailed.
I think it would have been the move if we went green, but it's the truck series. We don't do that here.
That's true.
I guess people just don't know how to do it yet. But
Mhm.
that's the point of it. A little learning series for a couple of these guys. New aero package, but you brought it home second. So that's 3 races, 3 top 2s. You got anybody to thank for this one?
I think my cat. She was bothering me. She's a bitch.
Wow.
Wow,
Okay.
blaming the cat.
I'm gonna tell her you said that.
My apologies. I
I'm
would
gonna tell
also like to thank the Lily Cola Foundation, for sponsoring our truck for another truck race. I couldn't bring it to victory lane for them, unfortunately, but hopefully for the Indianapolis Oval, we'll be able to do it again.
All right. Well, thanks for talking to us. We'll see you when you see you Monday.
Thanks, guys.
He doesn't get to finish. And now let's talk to our race winner, Cole Wilson. Invite him up here. Cole, you did it. First start, first race, first win. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a long race, a lot of cautions, but it was fun. A lot of competitive guys out there. I mean, it wasn't easy to win. I just feel like my restarts was really the reason I won the race. I mean, I held the lead for a long time, just controlling the dirty air, and then pit in late. I thought I might have cooked myself, but I went 13th to 4th in 2 corners, so that was pretty good. And then once I got above Diego, I kind of knew I had him. So it was a fun race, and I hope to do more of them.
That is true. We're talking about your restarts all day. When you were the control car, nobody could hang with you on the outside. And again, that late race call, even us in the booth, a lot of us were questioning it. We didn't think there was enough time, but there ended up being enough time, and you were able to get the positioning on Diego and drive away from him down there in the backstretch on the final lap. You got anybody you'd like to thank for this win?
Yeah, I'll thank my crew chief and spotter, Richard Cherry. I mean, he's the only reason I won today. I mean, he
Oh
told
my
me
gosh.
everything I
Oh
needed to
my
know about
God.
the league. So
Richard Cheery. Oh
Richard
my
Cherry,
gosh.
Richard Cherry is the only reason I won today. And then I'll thank Maconi Setup Shop, and GK Spark Plugs.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Go,
wait
Were
a
you-
second.
Wait. Were you the Cole Wilson that Richard used to always put on his ASCA card that it said, "We hate Cole Wilson"?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a full circle moment.
Yeah, Richard Cherry, I mean,
Well,
he's the only reason I won this race.
oh my gosh. What a call by Richard Cheery up on the box to put that 27 truck. Well, thanks for talking to us. Congrats, first start, first win, like we mentioned. Hopefully, we'll see you more out there on the track these next couple weeks.
Yeah, I hope to do some more of these. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, doesn't look like third place wants an interview. So I guess we'll call it at that.
Hold on. We gotta let him know. He probably doesn't know.
Who?
Jackson next, just in V. Yeah. I don't think he knows.
He, hold on. Let me move him in here.
A lot of people here unfamiliar
You.
with the process.
Neck, I've moved you to the Race Hub channel. This is where we do interviews. I've invited you to speak. Would you like an interview?
A lot of silence.
What?
I went to go
Nice.
get up and do so.
Maybe.
Oh. Yeah, no, all silence on that front.
That would appear to be the case. I guess we're sending everybody at the top 2 this week.
Yep, only the top 2. Anyways, I think that's going to cut it from us here now. As we prepare for the Cup race on Monday here at Vegas as well. And we'll have the week off for Christmas, obviously, on that Thursday.
Thank God.
Yep, less
That we
trucking.
will.
More of everything else besides that. We'll be returning at Pocono, however, the week after in January.
That we will. That's all you'll hear from us in the booth. You'll see us on the track Monday, but that's all you're going to hear from us in the booth for this year. Wish you guys a happy holidays for those who celebrate. And I think we're all wrapped up here.
Yep. See y'all next year.